Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. So when you're buying or selling real estate, there's three keys, pillars, legs, whatever you'd like to call it, that need to be taken into consideration. So before we get into that, my name is Michael Keogh. I'm with Team Keogh at RE/MAX, and we help people in Barrie and Simcoe County buy and sell real estate. Hit that subscribe button down below, and you'll be able to stay up to date on all local information, real estate information in Barrie and Simcoe County. Hit that bell, and you'll be notified every time that we put out a video. And hit the like button as well if the information I've provided you has been beneficial or has helped at all. And the cool thing is that helps with the algorithm for people that are searching for this information, for them to be able to get that. So three things. We've got location, price, and condition. Think of it as a three-legged stool, right? So what people, like everybody wants this in equal measure, right? So you want that stool to be nice and solid. You don't want it rocking all over the place. But you'll never find it. Very seldom, if ever, do you find it. That'd be way too easy for us. But educated buyers understand that if one of these three falls short, the other two can come along and save the day, for lack of a better word. So if you may have a high price or a high list price, but the location and condition are good. Or a so-so location might be acceptable if the price and condition are awesome, right? So two of the three can be enough, provided the balance is there. What smart consumers are doing is they're sifting through the good and the bad to find the best value. Now, the challenge with this is, those three pillars or legs is all subjective. So it's different with everybody. So let's take a look at them. So condition. Biggest thing with condition is that you have to weigh the cost of what the renovations are going to be, right? Can you do the renovations yourself? Or, do you have to pay somebody to do so? Or am I better off to buy a house that all of that is already done? So the other things that you need to consider is, what is the history of the property? Has it been a rental for an extended period of time? Because rentals have a tendency to be used a little better, if that makes sense. Has the property sat vacant? That affects the property as well. These are all things that usually affect the overall condition of the property. But just remember, if you're going to do a renovation, they always cost more money than what you've originally budgeted. Price. Well, when examining price as a buyer, what you need to do is weigh it against the other two principles and whether or not the value aligns. So does it all make sense? If I pay this much, does the condition and location, does that make sense? So think to yourself as this: is the price in a great location where I'd love to be, as an example, and where I've never seen another property priced this nicely? So the price should be set so well that when you walk into the house, you go, wow, this is it. So, and that's the mentality that the sellers have to have as well. Is the combination of the three, does it make the buyer walk in and go, this is it? So today's buyers typically don't want to renovate. They just want to move in, or they need to be compensated for it. So the price of the property needs to be much lower if the other two pillars don't line up. For most buyers, they need the location and price to outweigh the condition. So there's an old saying in real estate: there's nothing that price won't fix. Lastly, location, location, location. Now, unless you have wheels on your home, you're pretty much not going to be able to change this. And there's specific things that you need to look at with respect to location as well. It's not just where the house is, the things that make it more attractive. Pay attention to the walkability, the noises in the area. Is there a train track, 3 blocks over that you hear? Neighboring properties, what do they look like? What is your zoning? The size of the backyard, proximity to schools, recreation, shopping, how easy is it to get highway access? So these are all things that need to be taken into consideration that add or subtract from location. So what I've learned, though, that if you want a bargain, you'll probably have to compromise on condition and or location. If you want a deal that's in really nice condition, you're probably not going to be in your preferred location. If it's a nice house in a really great location, you'll pay for it. If it's not a nice house in a great location, look for a fantastic price for the area. It all depends on what your real estate priorities are. So where does that leave us? Well, hopefully with a home that checks the boxes you care about the most. Remember, it's all about location, price, condition. Anyway, guys, if you'd like to book a call with us, click down below, a couple more clicks, and then you'll be able to pick up a time that's convenient for you. Have yourself an awesome day.